Let's go. Ventura Forward streaming live. We're going Tuesdays and Thursdays. Sam was busy. X Games is tomorrow night. We're improvising on Wednesday. You guys got to log in. If you're on Instagram right now checking this out, I appreciate you. But YouTube is where it's at. We're going to be working it out. We're going to be doing double streams. But today I want you to go on YouTube. We need to build this up. The shorts, the live, YouTube needs to get built up for Ventura Forward. So check out those videos. Click the link in the stories if you need to. Go to venturaforward.org. You can link it there. The new website's kind of up too, Sam, if you didn't see that. But tonight, we're going to talk about the districts. I want to make sure that everybody knows what district you live in. Okay, so you can see my screen right here. Looking at myself, we're going to pull the districts. New filler here. Been loving all your content lately. Thank you for all that you do. Okay, let's go. Hayes, let's go. Hayes, thank you. Hey, nice to meet you. My name is Bobby. Bobby's here. Instagram followers, I know that you're out there and you're loud and strong. We're going to be getting the stream for you guys going to 2, okay? But in order to build up that YouTube content, to build up the portfolio of Ventura Forward, go to YouTube right now, okay? Go into the stories after I stop this live video, or if you watch this live video, I'm going to be doing it for about an hour. We're talking about districts, new news, and the city manager. Joe Schrader from District 7 announced yesterday that they've picked a new city manager. We're going to discuss those details. We're going to discuss the details how Ventura Forward, Sam, high five, got credentials to be a media outlet for X Games. So, we got all the free tickets we needed. If you got free tickets again, need them for tomorrow night's concert, be there. Clean Up Ventura says YouTube's too difficult to navigate and interact. Clean Up Ventura. All right, maybe we'll leave the Instagram live tonight for everybody. We tried to go Instagram tonight, didn't we? We tried our best, but double authentication. Okay. All right, everybody wants me to stay here. We'll stay here. We'll move forward with this show. This is what you guys get, though. You're going to get some of this screen going. Okay? See if I can get maybe a little farther back here. Some of this screen. Okay. So, X Games is coming up. Let's get into this. Sam, how you doing?
Well,
you're doing good?
Great.
Can you hear me today?
No.
Last time you can't hear again?
It's not here again.
Gosh.
I haven't put the mixer in.
Not a problem. Okay. When we get that going, we obviously can hear me, but you can't hear the videos if you play videos.
Yeah, I got it.
Sam's good. Working hard with Bobby today. If I can tell you the work we've been doing right now with the homeless situation and motivating city council members and the police department, it's been huge. We didn't know Bobby was going to set up on Povar Plaza. Do you know that my friend Greg Hemming knows the guy that built that plaza? His name is Mr. Povar.
What?
Yep. So Greg was trying to clean that area.
Okay.
And so this is some Ventura Forward stuff forever. And let's just make this kind of fun. We're going to look at the districts. Okay?
A few comments real fast.
Right there. You guys can see the districts.
Mr.
Okay?
Welcome
If you're on the YouTube, you can check out. Anybody watching on YouTube, Sam?
This guy,
Yes,
Don
let's
Penman,
If you're on YouTube, I absolutely love you. Okay. Let's start right there at number 7, District 7. First off, look at all these faces of the council members. Number 7 gets in there into Pierpont. The districts. Okay. I need to get my own little mouse, actually, kind of, so I can point around. Keep that to note, boss. So, it goes into Midtown. Okay. It's important that you see that, how the freeway is right there. In this map, in District 7, Sam's clicking like a son of a gun around here. How can you're just trying to make it so Schroeder gets his name up? Midtown is this whole thing. Okay, look how they're using 5 points, how 7 goes down into 2. Okay? This is huge to know that Pierpont's going to be represented. So, in this election coming up, Schrader is going to be up for election. Okay? In this general plan, what do you want to happen down there? What's happened good in Pierpont? Is Midtown being represented? People are saying a lot of those areas, The 6 stories are a lot of conversation. So, that's huge. Go right to the right, actually. District 3. Okay? We got Johnson. This will be better. You guys can go right there and look at that. Okay? District 3 with Johnson. That's what Mike Johnson looks like. If you're watching this video and you're like, what's Mike Johnson look like? There he is. Okay? This one now goes on the 126. It's been changed on the hillsides. This was huge in how they kind of gerrymandered the districts. And you're thinking, when do we go to districts? Because this is brand new to you, right? A lot of people, this is brand new. 4, 5, 6. This had happened 6 years ago. This is why I first ran. So get back to Johnson in the college district. He's going to have to work hard below the 126. This is the 126. This is right by Thill Park. This is getting down off of Victoria area, right? Boom, boom, boom. Over here all the way to the community park. They took Loma Vista away from Johnson, and that's the 3rd area up, District 2. Where's Doug Halter's picture? Get Doug Halter in there. There he is. There's Doug. Okay? So Doug Halter in District 2 is all north in the orange. All the way over to the avenue. So they're saying in this thing, and this was so ridiculous, that if you lived all the way right there next to Grant Park, that you are totally in common with the person on top of Skyline. See that, Sam?
Yeah.
See how they cut that up?
Yeah.
And that's where they didn't have that originally. Originally, 5 that we're in now, which used to be 4, had the neighborhood here. And it really represented that because we were all Juana Maria Skyline onto Londo. That's when we got over a couple thousand votes. Thank you, everybody, for the vote that we got. Okay? So, as you're getting that down, think about where do you live and what was up for election, okay? So, that matters because when you're talking about the general plan, zoning, how do I make a difference, you have a council member that you need to email first. Somebody emailed me today and said that they emailed Doug Halter and Doug Halter didn't email him back. Ooh, right? And he's like, what do I do? I was like, who'd you CC? Nobody. Okay? Remember, when you're emailing, this is clutch too. When you're emailing government, number one, they're going to respond if they really care. And they care a lot. I would say an adequate time, Sam, 72 hours.
Yeah.
Unless you're on vacation. But 72 hours
Someone reaches out.
from a position that's not your job. Because I think as a job, you're at 24 hours. I haven't had a lot of office jobs. I'm sure people probably expect emails back faster than 24 hours. Okay? But for me, on Ventura time, don't ever expect me to email. I never even, I check my emails once a week. Seriously. You know that about me, if anybody knows me. I check my text messages every 5 seconds. So if you want to get a hold of me, text. But as we get back into the districts, you've got to understand where it starts from the stop. So last night in District 7, okay, pull up the map again. Last night on District 7, over here. Yep, right over there, Sam. They had the Pierpont Bay Community Council meeting that Joe Schroeder announced publicly, the mayor, that they've picked a city manager. A city manager has been picked. And it came down to Sheriff Bill Ayub, Jeff Lambert, and 2 other names. I'm not completely positive. I think it was either Mark Watkins, Jeff Pernick, maybe another gentleman, and a process. I don't know who else was in the process. So, I think it's going to be Ayub. It's to the point right now where I don't even want to talk to any council members because I want to ask them one question, and then I don't want to have them not be able to answer because there's a city council meeting on the 24th, Monday, after X Games. They're going to announce who it is. but they can't say right now. See what I'm saying? That's one of the toughest things. If you're thinking to yourself, I'm learning about Ventura Forward, Spencer's spitting the knowledge about all of this different stuff. Why is he talking about this tonight? It's the districts. Because if you want to run, okay, you got to know what district you live in. Because you're thinking to yourself, I want to be a city council member. I want to go do what these people can do, and you can do it. You have to make sure when the election is, because these other elections that just went off are 3.5 years away. And the other elections in 2, 3, and 4 are in 16 months. Okay? For all the followers listening live on Instagram, we're going to make a little announcement for you too. Sam, you want some big news? Sam's going to love this news, okay? We're not running for public office this election. Huge news, right? Instagram actually went dark when that happened. It did. I think it did. It did. I swear it did. No public office this time. What it came down to is this. Ventura Forward's not established enough in the foundation to where everybody doesn't understand the message clearly. I do, and others do. But the momentum that's happening doesn't need to go into the realm of politics right now, because it brings the scrutiny of the laws fairly too. Not to say it's not fair, but it also brings people's personalities out that I don't want to go into a presidential election right now. It came down to like, I could run for state assembly in say 2.5, 3 years, or count. With this Biden-Trump election and Robert Kennedy Jr. coming as a big horse coming, and I'm talking a lot of federal politics, but I was talking about running for state assembly. Okay, this is a total curveball for the followers here. Big news too. Everybody wasn't ready. And here's my analogy. Okay, I thought about this a lot. I'm a poker player and I'm a gambler, but I don't gamble anymore. Okay? Gambling for addicts is consisted of gambling on multiple days in a row. Fair to say? So, with that being said, I have a lot of knowledge about poker. You have a pile of chips. Poker is a lot like politics. You can stack your chips in a tournament, a poker game. Okay, you play Texas Hold'em before? Yes? Great. Texas Hold'em is the game we're playing in this analogy. Okay? In this example, I had to not only show up to the tournament, get to the table, put my money in, and get the first bet pre-flop. So when I announced a few weeks ago and had those meetings with Matt Levere and made phone calls to higher up level and got the response back after we announced, that was the action pre-flop. Okay? And once we got our right there, our raise on the pre-flop, the flop came. And when the flop came, Ace Jack wasn't good enough. And we knew from the beginning we didn't have pocket aces or jacks, or even tens. We're saying Ace Jack Ace Queen. We knew what was going on in that exact hand, but we've been playing poker. Okay? And you have to listen to your gut sometimes, even if the flop came with Ace Jack, you know, Jack something something, right? You know that it was weak from the beginning. And it wasn't that it was unprepared or not willing to have the chips to back it in that poker hand. It was, we got to wait for a different time. And that's what I'm excited about. And everyone's already responded back too, because it comes about money. Everyone's like, oh, what's going on here? Tebbets, what's going on? I appreciate you listening. This is inside stuff. Because it goes into money. And when you run for public office, you can't make money. And I don't have enough money in the bank, or I'm not making enough money per se, to then shift myself into an area where everybody wants to donate and give money that has to be subjected to a candidacy. And that, again, is all about what you need to hear right now, because we want to encourage you to run. But if you run, you have to know what you're getting involved in. That's the hardest part. Because I got involved, I had no idea what I was doing. No idea. But we need good people involved. We need forward tiers involved. What's Chris saying here? Hold on. Chris. I don't feel you need to run your bringing awareness about things in the city so many people have seen before starting to realize it happening, and that is awesome. Thank you, Chris. Let's go. So, again, this is tonight. If you're wondering why we're talking about this, Sam asked what you wanted to focus on, and I talked about wanting to kind of go to origin stuff, talk about the beginning. Sam, pull up the map again. My favorite thing about Ventura Forward, we talk about safety, number one. Okay, mental health awareness, supporting our first responders, keeping our women and children feeling safe. Then knowing the land. If we don't know the land, can you do that out zoom, like farther out? The biggest thing to take away from this, and are we having fun tonight? Chat and stuff. Anybody live on YouTube? Yeah. Any new followers on YouTube? Let's go. Everybody forward tiers. Unite. Uh-oh, the microphone is jacked there. We're still making some stuff. Sam, get a pen and paper. Put some stuff down. The budget's flowing. We're going to write some stuff we need. We need a microphone too, by the way. Look, here he is. He's going to get on camera and voice heard very soon. I feel like he's like Silent Bob. I feel like you're Silent Bob, dude, because you have to be silent on the show. Okay, here we go. Ars on here. Any more comments? Okay. So, where do you live? 4, 5, 6, 7. Can I ask you where you live, Sam?
7.
7?
Yeah.
Oh, we got to vote. We're going to vote. So, let's wrap up my poker analogy there again. That once it came down to going up against Bennett and Levere, it was a chance to fold that hand and really come back and play harder. And wait for a new hand at a different time, knowing that we can still influence and create that. But the money needs to come in more, and I don't want people to be confused. Because it's about money. Not for me, the game. I have very little money. I wish I had more. Mine's over here in baseball cards. Okay, you can see it over there. It's all over there. It's all stored up. So if you want to come in here and take my Ninja Turtle mitten box, come get my investments. Okay, but when the atomic bomb hits and you guys are wondering wherever the food's at, we know what everyone's going to be trading for. Right? That's what it comes down to. That's funny, actually. So, okay, so we got that news out. That was good. Let's get a little more going on here. X Games tomorrow. You got to come to the concert. You got to come to the concert. Go to Visit Ventura. City just launched a new thing about this new light show on City Hall. So not only do we have the drone show, we have a digital light show where I just thought it's like a half pipe skaters skating on City Hall in a digital light show. So this is some big stuff. This is some really check yourself moments. That's why we're working so hard with Bobby to get her out of the Povar Plaza to prove that if we need to heighten some things up, we can do it. And as soon as it happened, 2 or 3 people came over. This guy Brian came over, shared his story right away. And I was like, I'm sorry, I cannot help. Another guy came over, said I look like Travis Pastrana. That was funny. I posted that on the stories. So let's see how X Games goes. If you want tickets for tomorrow night, come hang out with me and Sam. And let's get this live stream going, I guess. We'll wrap it up on the Day Tripper van. A relationship we're making is with a dude named Chris Long. Chris, if you're listening, hats off. Hold on. Time for sour gummy. So, Chris Long is an OG skater from Ventura. Done his work. Doing his print shop now. Ventura Creative. Appreciate everyone checking out on Instagram. Go to YouTube if you can. It can be hard to navigate according to the forward tiers. But it's good to explore your spread your wings out there a little bit. Maybe it's TikTok.
And just hit that subscribe button.
Hit that subscribe button, Sam said. If you're watching on YouTube, hit the subscribe button.
That way you don't have to search.
And it does notify. And we're going to be trying to get the Tuesdays and Thursdays, right, Sam? Okay. So get to X Games. I'm sorry that I don't have tickets. This one's on wrap. Next year we're gonna get some X Game tickets. But our relationship with the Ventura Music Hall could never be better. 5 minutes left. Okay, Sam? Ventura Music Hall is awesome. Another relationship we're building right now, Surfers Point Cafe. I need to get the owner's names because I don't know them specifically, but I got to get nicknames. The owner, the lady, she's awesome. I'm going to call her like Mama Surfers Point or something. She's great. I was cleaning outside. She brought the smoothie outside. But it shows that what businesses need is not just one outlet. And that was nothing against the Chamber of Commerce. But if you came into town, I noticed if you're not with the Chamber of Commerce, who were you with? Who was having your back? Who was the person standing up for you? It was the city, chamber, and then you. And my guy Jonathan Pooh felt that a lot during, right? That was a perfect example. A lot of businesses felt that. That's what the pandemic was about. Sadly, that it came as an example. So, day tripper van, Chris along, doing the entrepreneurial style. We're going to be pumping him up a lot coming up. Skateboard. I think this is a situation where we don't let skateboard lose the momentum. If you're following this story, this is some more Inside Ventura stuff. If you're grinding, I appreciate you. If you don't live in the city of Ventura, you're not even close to being live right now. Not even close. Or on Instagram. And if you're on Instagram, somebody right now is on Instagram and YouTube live, you're my absolute hero. I don't even know who it is, but I know you are. Pull that poster out. That a boy, Sam. That's my guy right there. They don't call him the best in the business for nothing, folks. Oh, look at him. Oh, look what he's doing now. Oh, what's he going to do? You never know. Oh. We're joking about the screen here if you can remember what he's doing. So here's that poster. Okay. If you need tickets for this show tomorrow, call us. There's going to be 100 people from Ventura Forward tomorrow night, I think. I've given out over 60 tickets, and we've given out another 60 out there. So we're going to be responsible for 160, maybe more tomorrow. Going to be off the charts. Chris is going to be there. He has the Day Tripper van. Skate Street, one of the coolest, best, well-known indoor skate parks in the history of skating across the United States, especially when skating was at its like pinnacle in the 90s because it was grinding through in the 60s and 70s, establishing itself, outlawed in the 80s, finally somewhat established in the 90s, continued to be disrespected, broke through pretty much in 2000. This is just my own huge Red Hot Chili Peppers fan diagnosing the skate history, if I may. Let me break off a little something. And I could probably ollie twice in my life. Trust me. You put wheels underneath my ass, I'm breaking something. It wasn't for me. Okay? But you got to respect skating for what it is. If you live in Southern California and you're not respecting it and the video game lifestyle, that's what Chris did. And that's what 5 Points should be doing more of. That's what those black hole vibes should be doing. So when you have a poster and you're going black hole 5 Points, it should be 3 logos like Serio, black hole 5 Points. You know, you're a small town here in some retrospects, but we can't put every skate board shop logo. Like, we got 2 minutes left because I said 5 minutes. Okay, let's drop it this hot. Okay. I don't know if you know about 5 Points in Black Hole Skate Shop, okay? But if you were to say X Games is coming to town at any point during the last 40 years, and they're going to put a logo on the poster, what logo? Shut your eyes. Can you see the logo? Of the logo that should have been on the poster? No. What skate shop logo are we synonymous with historically? I'm asking Sam right now. The 5 Points logo.
Yeah.
Can you shut your eyes and see that 5 Points logo? It's just that little 5 star.
The star with the,
Pull it up for everybody.
With the tail. It's a star with a tail, sir.
Yes. Sam was in the conversation. Clean Up Ventura, we know that. I was obviously holding that drama. Think of how many stickers I've taken off. Come on now. Because I had to. Not because I don't want to. And I don't do it within a quarter mile of the shop either. I saw one today right by the shop. I love cleanup. It's still here. Of course you are. Awesome. Buddy. Boy or girl. Still don't know. Still don't know. Still don't know. This proves again, if everyone's doing research. Bring back Dave's Skate Shop. Laugh out loud. It could be called Dave's. That's why Serio is important, cleanup. Is because Chris's influence at Serio and what he was doing and what the community respects to him and what Chris's connections are and how Chris was fighting for the funding for the skate parks. It took a team, and somehow one shop wasn't enough in a small town. So, 2 might divide. 3 or 4 might be the answer. That's how big skating should be. Am I right? How many jiu-jitsu places are in Ventura? 12? Serious?
I think 12 is low. Yeah.
12 is low. I mean, and if someone wants to say, are there more kids possibly skating or doing jiu-jitsu, what would you guess? Sam says skating. We got a business plan. God, Ventura Forward is good. 1 minute left. All right, let's go.
You got a lot of people who do jiu-jitsu and skate. And
yeah, I mean, I'm just...
surf and jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Or, skating and surf. Like, skating's such a culture. Can't say no.
Sure, I'm crunching my eyes. That's what we're taking away from this stream. If you've been enjoying this stream, Mr. Barkles just checked in. Mr. Barkles, I'm going to wave to you. Let's go. Wave to somebody else over here. I'm going to wave to Free as Lover. Free as Lover has been sending great messages. Free as Lover, you're awesome. Shitted 99, you're awesome too. I got to shit it over here. Let's call somebody else out. Eric, a.k.a. Easy. Eric, you're awesome. I'm going to wave at you. What's this name? Regalo Tomo Fab. This is kind of like one of those games you have to play. Realtor Metal Fab. I got it. Regal Dome. I'm not even going to try it. You're awesome. Mr. Gee. Sabrina Fail Farm. I like you. You're cool too. Who did I skip? I skipped somebody. Why did I skip you? Rosta Man. Rasta Man. I like this. Rosta Man, but he spells it Rossa. You digging that? Rasta Man. Rasta Man, you must dig the Bob Marley. I've been cheating. 30 seconds left. You ready to close out, Sam? You got any more closeout questions before we leave? Nothing to check off the live, mess around stuff? Anybody live on YouTube still? You like to keep that quiet on the number. Can you please give me the number? He's a ninja, this guy. The chief ninja, we call him. You can't... He's not giving me the number. Wow. Okay. I never question him either. Boy, are we building a relationship. If there's one person who can tell me no, it's the ninja chief. Ninja chief, you're driving a hard bargain tonight. I love you. Okay. Who we got here? Oh, Miss Beeson, too. Mrs. Beeson's on here. You've been cool on social media lately, too. I'm going to give you a wave. Geo is active. Geo active, what are you doing? You're getting a wave. Oh, I got my buddy Brenna. How can I not wave at Brenna? Brenna, you're my favorite. You know this. What a mom you are. 13 people live. We've got 15 seconds left, which, 10 seconds is normally about 2 minutes if you haven't been keeping track of time. Go to the X Games. Come out to the concert tomorrow night. There's a DM. We've got free tickets. I think I got one in my pocket. Here it is right here. We've got one. There's at least one left. Thank you, Sam. I heard Tony Hawk's going to be there. The goal tomorrow. Who wants to do a manifestation goal? Let's get Tony Hawk to say the words Ventura Forward. That's fair. That's totally fair. That's fair. Oh, did I tell you I got new shirts coming for the weekend too? Mm-hmm. New shirts announcements. Let's recap the show before we go. Number 1, not running for public office this time. Everyone got too stressed out. I was ready. Everybody was stressed. I listened to the people. 100%. And I got to make Sam more money. 2, go to the show tomorrow night. Number 1, downtown drone show. Number 2, light show on City Hall. Gonna blow you off. It's gonna make a digital. Imagine the City Hall being a digital screen. Okay? Go to the DMs. I'll share the DM right now after we get off this. Number 3, go to the concert. And kids can go too. If you've got some hardcore 14, I would take Salem. Because I think this could be a once in a lifetime thing. Oh, if X Games comes to town, and Tony Hawk is on stage tomorrow singing the songs from the video game and the van that was from Skate Street, which is the 1968 Bug, which I got sidetracked on telling you about, is going to be there from Chris Serio, Chris Long, who's doing that, who's bringing the OG stuff just back. The van's there, and you can maybe even go in the van and play the video game in the van. What else can we do?
That's pretty fresh.
What else can we fucking do? I mean, what else can we do? I'm gonna say it again. 3 times. What else can we do? Even my dogs are barking inside. Let's go. Be there tomorrow at 9:30. Hey, maybe Clean Up Ventura will show up to the concert tomorrow and not tell anybody. What would you do if you were in the potty and you're using the sink, washing your hands, and someone looks over and he says, "I'm Clean Up Ventura"?
I don't believe him.
Would you believe him?
No, Batman doesn't say he's Batman.
Batman doesn't say he's Batman. Okay, Clean Up, did you hear that? Batman, he just wrote Birdman. Look it, he wrote Birdman on there. What did you say Birdman for? Is that from the Michael Keaton thing? Oh, I must have said, what did I say again?
I don't remember, but Birdman was pretty good.
That Birdman was good. Man, that was good.
That kind of one shot.
My favorite Michael Keaton movie was Birdman, Batman, Mr. Mom. I'll have a man involved. Mr. Batman, Birdman.
Mr. Man, Mom.
All right, you know what? I've been so funny these. Hey, Brenna, love you too. Let's go. Tony, I'm 8051. Let's go. Everyone's into it. Birdman. Hey, I'm going to leave it a note because I was kind of funny for a second. Come to the show tomorrow. Come and let your hair down. Everyone says where the ticket's at. I'm going to be standing right out in front. All right. Till next time, Ventura Forward. Let's go.